Hi, I'm Susie Kraybacher. Thank you for joining me today. I want to talk to you today about humble heroes. I bet you that most of you have a humble hero hiding in you. It's not an easy role, and most of the people who we might consider heroes probably wouldn't consider themselves heroes. I've had a lot of people ask me why I left my life here in Aspen to go and help hungry, starving, poor children in Haiti. And you know, it wasn't really a choice for me to do something that I thought would change the world. It was in me already. I didn't wake up one day and just decide, you know, I want to be a hero. And again, I don't think of myself that way. I see people every day that I think to myself, what makes them do the things they do? How do they do it? How do they have the courage? Just last week, I had a terrible week. I had one of the children at our orphanage passed away. A friend of mine attempted suicide. And on top of everything else, I was just in a space where I didn't think I could get myself out of bed. I wanted someone, anyone to talk to. I still had to get up that morning and think about the 5,200 children in Haiti that I need to take care of today. But that day, I didn't have it. I didn't have the courage. I didn't have the drive. I didn't have the strength. And you know, I find sometimes if I had had 25 years ago when I started this, someone that I could pick up the phone and call, ask advice, to encourage me, especially on the hard days, what would I have done different? How would I have edited my story? Each one of us, every day, are writing our farewell speech. And you don't get to go back and edit yesterday. You can edit today and tomorrow. And I want to do that with you. I want us together to go on a journey that helps you be the person that does have an incredible impact on this planet, on this earth, while you're here. We only get that one chance. I think there's a vacuum of humble heroes. And if the world needs anything right now, it is heroes. There's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of discouragement. We have so many days when we wake up and we turn on the news and it's awful, but then we also have what's going on in our lives. When I get up in the morning and think about what am I going to do to encourage the people who are actually on the ground every day doing that. Haiti is a very dark place to work. We have a lot of influences of poverty, of spiritual darkness. We encounter death a lot. We chose to take care of children who are terminally ill. So there's no way you can prepare yourself to be that kind of hero. We probably have a child in our orphanage die every year. We've buried at least 400 children in the 25 years that I've done this. So what does it take to keep going on? There isn't a way to advise you on that sort of a thing to deal with. However, every day I get up and I do it. I usually pray. I have a faith. I have something deep inside me, and I believe in the invisible, and I believe that there is something there that guides me, that helps me, and that gives me the courage I need to do this. But like I said, last week, it was a horrible week. I knew when I got the phone call that one of the children had passed away, that the first thing I had to do was pick out the small shoes, pick out the tiny casket, to write the letter that goes in every single coffin of a child that dies with us. In this world, you were loved. It hurts and it never gets better. But every time that I do it, I know that I've done the very best I can to make someone in my world that meant something to me feel loved. When we go to the grocery store even, I've become so much more aware, especially in this town in Aspen. There's a lot of wealth and people are in a hurry. We have lots to do. We're on our cell phones. I'm guilty of this too. But I decided to sort of pay attention to people in a way that they at least know that they're noticed. I love it when someone says my name, notices that I'm there again, third time in the week, and I'm a hugger. I really love when people, how are you doing, Susie? And I love to get that hug every day. And I thought the other day when I found out that my very dear friend, who I know very well, had suicidal thoughts. Those are the moments that we can be the humble hero. The landscape is just littered with people who said that they were going to do something great and they didn't. And I think that is because of the battlefield of our minds. I think so often we get afraid. I think we think that we can't and that it won't matter anyway. But I don't want my departure speech to be, I wish I could have. I know that I should have. Or I'm sorry that I didn't. I don't think that it's possible to be perfect in any way. However, I think that a lot of times we don't do what we could do because we are afraid. I was afraid the first time I went to Haiti. I'm not going to lie. I was a nervous wreck that I would make a fool of myself thinking that I could go and help these people. I had no money. Didn't have an education, had no idea what I was going to do. But when I got there and I saw the need, it was really inherent, and I think it's inherent in most people, that you want to do good, you want to help. And it's not the savior syndrome that I so often see that actually does make a change in the world. A lot of times the motives aren't the right motives, and we don't follow through with what we could do. So I want you to think about today, if you decided that you were going to do something that you've long had a passion to do that would actually change the world, do you have a plan? And what is the worst thing that could happen if you did? That is a good question. For me, the worst thing that could happen if I did was to lose the children that I became to love. There was no way to plan for that. So when you get an idea, don't let your mind go to the place where it's not going to matter anyway. What am I doing? Am I going to make a fool of myself because I had the courage to go and do it? Do it anyway. Nobody's going to remember. Nobody's going to remember if you fail. They're going to remember what you did, and especially if you did it for them. And I want you to feel that there is somebody out there that you can talk to, that you can write to, that you can get encouragement from. You are not alone, and you can't do it alone. So that's what I want to do with you today. When I started, I wanted so badly to have someone that I could talk to or get advice from, or have a group of people who had the same motives and dreams as I did of really making a change in this world. So feel like you can do that with us. Come to us with questions. Give me ideas of your struggle. I want to help you, and we can do this together. So if you like this vlog, please do subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe. And let's do this together. I want to know your comments. I want to know what's on your mind, and I want to know what concerns you. What are you afraid to try? Let's talk. Thank you so much.